Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in with the Black Sober Mom. Today is a beautiful day outside again. And today I want to talk about, I know I'm going to come back to the first 30 days of sobriety, but today I want to talk about real life that I've been going through this week. A lot of triggers in my life right now. Emotional, breakups, dating blues, all that stuff. Those are, that's lifing, really. And that's one of the things that we talk a lot about when you're in recovery, when you're a recovering addict. Life is going to continue to go on. It's not going to be peachy and all these things. But on top of that, lifing, I'm a woman of menopause age, so menopause has been kicking my ass this week. On top of that, I've been weaning off the Suboxone, which is a medication that they give you. It used to be methadone, but it's a medication that they give you to stop you from taking the opioids. It's actually another opioid, but it's controlled because it's a mix of something called buprenorphine and naloxone that blocks the inhibitors for you to get high. So it's you can still abuse it, but you're given to it as a controlled substance, and you can't just stop taking it. I go into this is a high overview. I'll go into a lot more detail and tales from the bottle, which is due to come out on May 6th. More to come on that. But so I am in the process. In the book, I let you all know that I'm still taking it. Why I'm still taking it? Because generally you stay on it for like 6 months to a year. I didn't want to do that, and I stopped it on my own, and I tell y'all a lot about that in the book. But right now I'm actually going through the weaning process, and the weaning one of the things that the Suboxone controls is the sweats, hot flashes, cold sweats, diarrhea, nausea, all those things that you would typically have with withdrawal symptoms. But of course, if you stop taking it all of a sudden, guess what's gonna happen? All that's gonna kick in, and it's gonna kick in fast. So you have to properly wean yourself off of it. You have to get these things called troches. You should, or it's several ways that you can wean off of it. But I will say I'm in the process of weaning, and I'm down to like the last week. On like 0.25. I have another week of this 0.25 dose, which is a very tiny dose of it, and then it takes 10 to 14 days to completely be out of my system. So as you start to decrease, my first dose, my regular dose was 2 milligrams, and when I started to decrease to like 1.75, 1.5, and so on down to 0.25, your body starts to adjust. And because I'm postmenopausal now, the hot flashes have kicked back in, and they kick in, several times in an hour. Just break out in a sweat. I have brain fog. It's like I can't focus on anything. I'm all over the place. Woke up one morning, I'm a workout person. I teach my workout classes. All of a sudden I got frozen shoulder. If I do, this hurts. So can't do pull-ups, push-ups hurt. I have to adjust everything I'm doing with my weight, and that burned me up. Emotional roller coaster, crying every other minute, it seems like, over something. But also, again, on top of personal things that are happening in my life and dealing with a lot, these are triggers that would naturally, I would either have in the past I would have a drink waiting on me, but I knew I had happy hour at 5 o'clock. So honestly, I look forward to my happy hour and taking my pills at times like this. But dealing with the triggers and what I learned, some of the things that I have to do now as this new sober person is to sit down and sit in those feelings, and that's not easy. I have to sit in those feelings, and sometimes I actually say, I see you sad, I see you sadness, and it's okay, I'm gonna let you be in me for a minute, and then you're gonna go away. I say it out loud, y'all. I say it out loud. It may sound crazy, but I say it out loud. In the mornings I practice before my workout or sometimes during my workout. I actually made several meditations on my voice memos, or I'll use the Calm app and I'll listen to meditations to really ground me. That's how I start the day now, meditation and prayer. I have to. If I skip it, I know it. It's like skipping a workout for me. I also, let me take these sunglasses off. It's really sunny out here, but I did all this talking. I like y'all to see my eyes. But also like journaling. I journaled a whole lot more when I was in treatment, but I have to journal when I go through things like this, when life starts lifing. And you really taking a walk, being in nature for me. I'm a camper, kayaker, you know, I do all that outside stuff. I'm an outside girl. So but being in nature and really appreciating your higher power is really helpful, whatever that is. It might not be God for you, but for me it's God. But tapping into a higher power and knowing that this world is bigger than just you, that is huge during coping with your triggers and things like that. So, excuse me. You know, life's gonna be rough and life is gonna throw you some curveballs and things are gonna happen, but staying the course and knowing that things are going to change for me and really making those changes to sit in my emotions keeps me from going back to my happy hour, those pills. So whatever that looks like for you, I applaud you in your journey. I remain prayerful that the times are going to change, and I will make sure, I promise you all, the next segment, the next epi will be in regards to the first 30 days of sobriety. But I just had to have some real talk since I'm in this stage of coping with my triggers. I wanted to address that. So see y'all next time.